Welcome back to my channel, This Fairy Tale Life. Today I'm just changing it up a little bit, you guys. I thought it would be fun to do a get ready with me video and also talk about how to plan your Disney vacation, because those are my two favorite topics, so might as well merge them together. And I also just kind of wanted to talk about some beauty products, because I love beauty products and I'm really into skincare and just kind of getting obsessed with that stuff, and figure might as well talk about it. So let's get started. Let's see. The first thing I like to do in the morning, and this is like the magic ingredient, like I absolutely love this eye mask, and it's kind of like a weird name, but it's like Yijia Ba. Anyways, everything that I'm talking about today is going to be in a blog post, so I'll have all the links and information about how to use the products and kind of what I do with all of these things on my blog post, which will also then link to my Amazon store. From my Amazon store, I will receive commissions, so thank you if you are supporting my channel. I'm hoping that it just, you know, continues to bring more information and fun stuff your way. So thank you for supporting that. Just note that I am an affiliate marketer. So all the links will be there. So if you really want some of the stuff I'm talking about, is there anybody else here? No. Then you can find them there. So the first thing I do, it's like a really fresh smelling scent, by the way. Anyway, so I'm gonna put this on. Sorry, I'm gonna have to look a little bit to the side on and off because my mirror is down here, and then I also have the viewfinder for my camera on this side. So if it's a little weird, that's just so that I can see what I'm doing. This video requires that I'm putting on makeup and can see. So I put these on. You can do them both ways. I guess you can do the tip either way. And I just smooth it out on my cheeks, and I'm telling you, this is like the dreamiest stuff. And it's so cheap, and it's like seaweed, and anyway, it has hyaluronic acid and other amazing nutrients. It's very hydrating, and it's the first thing I do in the morning, and sometimes I even do it at night because I just love it that much. It's like, this is the magic beauty product, I'm telling you, right here. I will link this. So I leave this on for about 15 minutes. So we're just gonna start with that. I also got like one of those cute little nifty headbands for putting on makeup. Okay, let's start with the first step of planning your Disney vacation. The first thing I like to do is I always love to plan a Disney trip like 4 months out. That gives me ample time to save for it with my Disney jar technique, which you've seen those reels and YouTube shorts. I love to save, sell a bunch of stuff in my house, and just keep a little jar going, and kind of give up like a lot of the splurges and expenditures that are unnecessary so that I can use that money for my trip. So that's really helpful to plan that far in advance, because then you can save. Really quick, this is my new fave. It's kind of almost like a self-tanner, but it's a CeraVe. I love CeraVe products. It's a hydrating mineral sunscreen, and it's 30 proof. But it does give me like sort of like a tan on my face. So when these are off, I'll show you what I do with that. I always have to wipe the line because it definitely makes a line, but it's so nice to know that I have sunscreen on first thing in the morning, and this is a product I'm going to put on my face regardless. So might as well have some sun protection. So anyway, back to Disney. I love to break up the actual payments for things, so break the trip into little segments, because I don't like to use credit cards. I'm just like, I'm done with the credit card scene. So if you ever want to talk about that, I will do a video all about budgeting and getting rid of your credit cards and being a stay-at-home mom and all that stuff. If you want to hear about it, write it in the comments. So the thing is with Disney, we're really obsessed now with going to the Disneyland Hotel, because I am absolutely into how many perks and amenities there are. You get so much bang for your buck, and I've also done reels on this and Instagram, YouTube shorts and whatnot. So watch those. I can blog it too. Those are things to consider when you're putting out money for everything. So you can always DM me if you have questions, but that's an expenditure that's it's spendy, okay? And it's a splurge, especially for our family. So I like to do one night now. I've done 2, 3 before. One night for me is enough because you get 2 days there where you're allowed to be at the pools and on the property. So my advice is to do only one night and to not have it be a day that you're at the parks, okay? So that you can enjoy it. So the day after or the day before, not the day of, because that extra half an hour that they give you to get in for early entry is, in my opinion, not really that worth it if you know how to rope drop. Anywho, that aside, all these topics, I feel like they need like lots of explanation. Let me just get back to it. So what I like to do is I break up my payments. So I reserve the Disneyland Hotel night. And you have to pay for one night in full when you make these reservations, and then the other ones you pay for when you get there. Since it's only going to be one night, I need to have that cash available, right? So I pay cash for that like 4 months out. And also, the farther out you are from your actual reservation time, the better deals you're going to get, depending on what season it is, but it still usually works that way. So 4 months out, I'm going to get my best bang for my buck for Disneyland Hotel. I'm going to pay in cash for that, and then I'm going to wait to pay for my Disneyland tickets, because that's another big hit, especially if you have a big family. So then I try and wait like a month or 2, catch up on some things, whatever, put some money aside, and get ready for another big hit. And that's when I would do, I can start taking these off now. That's when I would do the Disneyland tickets. Hold on, let me get back to the beauty product really quick. So I just took that off. Hubba bubba, I'm telling you, can you feel this? Can you see this? So this hydrates this whole area. It feels super baby soft smooth afterwards. It's like a creamy, like, it's a little bit slimy, but like amazing. So that is renewing and just amazing. So I put that on. Now, before I get ahead of myself, I'm gonna come back to that Disney topic, so don't forget. This is like a new one I'm doing. It's Neo Gold, and it's collagen and peptides, and it's plumping serum. So it targets crepey skin, aging complexions, and wrinkles. And this is like for neck. Is that even focused? Focus. Huh. There it is. Okay, there it is. So this is a liquid. It kind of feels like scientific. I don't know. It feels a little bit weird, but I like it a lot. So I put that on my neck. My focus right now is my neck area. And actually, after going to the Disneyland Hotel and doing a video on it, which I'll post the video below, last year I was like, oh my gosh, my neck is aging faster than my face, and I've got to get that under control. So now I'm wearing like bandanas and like lots of sunscreen and moisturizing my neck. Anyway, I'm putting this all over my face too. I'm doing the whole 9 yards because it's scary. And even when I go to the pool, I'm gonna have like all these creams and everything there too, because you get so dehydrated with the chlorine. And I just feel like I'm not quite ready to age yet. Not like that. I love aging. I mean, it's great, but I'm not quite ready to embrace it all. Pretty new to this. So anyway, I just like put this all on. And again, that's moisturizing, kind of taking a little bath in the morning, and do that. So let's see, where was I? The Disneyland tickets. So I purchased them on my PC, because if you purchase them on your PC, and I don't know if they've gotten rid of reservations, and I think you still need reservations. If you purchase them on your PC, you don't have to make a reservation. If you do it on your phone on the app, then you have to make like a separate reservation. At least that's how it used to be. Don't quote me on that. Do your research. Okay, now I'm going to put on that CeraVe sunscreen concealer, which actually, and I'm going to be looking at the mirror over here, so don't be like too weirded out. I really like to get my nose. Maybe your nose doesn't stick out like mine does, but I'm like, my nose always is sunburned, and my neck. For some reason, those 2 areas. So I like really put it on there a lot. Really go to town with it. So anyway, I just like smudge this on, and I have this super cute smudger, and I have this in 2 colors. I have like a whole bunch of colors, and I put it all over my face. Again, this is like a self-tanning. I don't know if I got the color wrong. I don't even think, no, it's a sheer tint. You can't get a specific color. Anywho, you're gonna have to smudge it. You have to wipe the line, or you're gonna look like you went crazy with your concealer. But remember, this is sunscreen. So I purchased my Disneyland tickets, and that purchase, even though it's delayed, it has to be before the 60-day out mark, so that you can make all of your dining reservations and attraction reservations and all the stuff that you need to do 60 days before your trip. So that is absolutely essential. You have to at least get those tickets before the 60-day mark, and then set your calendar for that date. So if you go on Disneyland's app and you type in dining reservations, and then you click on a restaurant, and you're like, I want to go to the Carnation Cafe. Click it, and then you start putting in the day that you want to go. It will show you like a grayed out section of the calendar where you can't reserve if you're past 60 days, or if you're before 60 days. So that can sometimes keep you on track for figuring out the exact day that you need to make your reservation. So you can track it. Like 60 days, if you don't know exactly what that is or how to keep track of it, just look at your calendar, like 60 days out, 70 days out, and it'll show you each day. It'll start disappearing, and it'll get closer to when you can book. And then you'll see gray, and then the next one will be blue, and that means that the next morning at 6 a.m. sharp, absolutely 6 o'clock a.m. on the hour, you start booking your stuff, and it goes like that. And in the past, I have forgotten my Disneyland password and lost like a Blue Bayou reservation in a 10-second span of time because I forgot. Thankfully, I was working with an amazing travel agent. I will link her below. And she randomly had snatched me up that reservation anyways, so that saved my life, and I was able to get the Blue Bayou reserved anyway. So bibbidi bobbidi boo, Oga's Cantina Bar, like Trader Sam's in Tiki, you know, what's it called? I always say in Tiki, not in Tiki. Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar. You want those reservations, you gotta do it 60 days out, 6 a.m. and you gotta be ready. Okay, so see how much I took off? Look at this. So I'm smudging to kind of clean it up, but I don't obviously want to wipe off everything that I just did because it's sunscreen, so let's leave it on. And then I soap this like every couple days. I just put soap and like clean it up and let it dry so that it's clean. Okay, so let's see. So my new thing is I got this Copper Tone Invisible Finish Face 55. It's a little slightly slimy, but it's worth it because there's no white. This is what I put on my neck because I'm considering my neck my face. It's like delicate skin, whatever. So I put this all over my neck and my chest area when I'm gonna be out in the sun, like every time I'm gonna be out there for like 2 hours, right? Sorry. Oop, oop. Hey, get back in there. And then I'm not gonna do my face because I obviously just did my face. But if I was, you know, outside for a couple hours, I might apply this later. But when I first start the day, I use the tinted concealer. Okay, or sunscreen. Next. Did I just lose topic? So let's say it's 60 days out and you have to start booking your Disneyland adventure. I love to like ask everyone in my family, like, hey, what are your top 3 like rides you want to go on? What are treats that you really want to have? And what are like experiences that you really want? Let me know what those are. And then I just like write like a rough little sketch of what those are. And And then I think about our budget and I go, okay, well, where do we want to splurge? Where do we want to cut costs? Blah, blah, blah. Come up with like kind of a rough budget. And at that point, I will list some, let's say I'm going to go 2 days to Disneyland. Okay. Well, the first day I know that it's a birthday for a friend, or let's say it's my daughter's birthday. I'm probably going to want to do like a special dinner. And it just depends on how much you like to splurge at Disneyland. I like to go nuts. We save up for it. And that's just like how we like to spend our money. So don't think I'm a crazy person. I love the Pirates of the Caribbean. I love to be in that world. I just love how it smells and everything about it, the ambiance. So that would be like something special that we could do for a birthday dinner. So that would be what I would want as plan A for my dinner. So you should always have 2 options for everything, because the reservations are going like this, and then all of a sudden you have to snatch something up. And so it's nice to snatch up other things that maybe your family's interested in, if that makes sense. So plan A, plan B, maybe even a plan C. So Blue Bayou for dinner. Okay. Worst case scenario, we don't get to go there. Oh, I love the Carnation Cafe and Plaza Inn. 1, 2, 3. I've got those written down. For dinner. For lunch, I usually mobile order my food for that kind of stuff. But if we wanted to do a sit down or whatnot, you know, write down what you'd want to do for a sit down. I don't do breakfast at Disney. Okay, then, or you want to go to Oga's Cantina at the bar at night. I would definitely, you know, write that down and try and get that like 9 o'clock or whatever. Maybe you want to see the fireworks, so make sure that it's like coinciding with the fireworks schedule. And also what I think is fun is if you're going 2 nights at Disney or even more than that, what I think is really fun is if you watch the parade and the fireworks on the first night that you're at Disney, and then the next night you plan like really fun rides like Big Thunder Mountain or the Teacup ride during fireworks, and it's like explosive and crazy in the sky, and it's so beautiful and so fun to film. So I would plan around that and be like, I want to go on these rides at that time. So try and like get lined up around like 9, I forgot when the fireworks are, 9:30, I should know this. And then that way you can have that fun experience. And then the other night plan to go to Oga's Cantina at 9. Okay, my new favorite, this is like so good, you guys. And Elf is like a really cheap, just a cheap brand. So what I love is this Luminous Putty Blush. You can see. I just got a hot pink one, which I love. And then there's this one. I'm gonna touch the screen just for it to focus. And then they have these amazing brushes. What are these called? It's called a liquid blush brush. And they're like so firm and thick. Look how thick that thing is. Love these. Anyway, so I just like smudge it on. But this one's got like a glow because it said luminous. But let's try the new hot pink. Let's see, you guys. So let's say now we're 60 days out. Oh, really quick. Okay, whoa. That's really pink, you guys, but I like it. Okay. Ooh, 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 it's kind of fun. I might have to look in this mirror so I can see. Yeah, ooh. That kind of looks like High Nutcracker doll. Like, it just should be in the Nutcracker. But I like it. Again, just kind of smudge it off. So let's take another one of these. The same guy. I'm gonna blend it. Let's blend a little bit. I love that. That was fun. I do. I like it. Just kind of put a little bit less on. Okay. I also use e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation, which is a little bit of like a darker tint. So it's not quite, my skin's a little more ivory, but anyway, I put that on the dark side here. This is the dark side. We're not talking Star Wars right now. And I just smudge this in and like go up high in the creases and then bring it down. And I try to only go half of my eye because this part gets dry over here. So I just like do only in the crease over here in the middle. And then I just kind of blend that. And then my secret tip, oh yeah, gonna have to double check. You're gonna see makeup all over my face. So Trader Joe's has this Supreme Hydrating Eye Cream. Some people use really expensive eye cream. This is working fine. I've been doing this and it's preventing that dry, cakey eye from happening. So I just take it and I put it over my concealer and I just dab it on. And then I do the top all the way up here. And I just put that on. And I only do it in the morning and I just put it right over my makeup, just like that. And I love it, you guys. Okay, so that really works. That is kind of a pro tip. That's really working for me. Now, on that note, I also am using RoC Retinol Correction, and it's Deep Wrinkle Filler. Okay, this is expensive. So I have heard that what you're supposed to do is, I forgot what it's called, the term, but there's like, you alternate products so you're not using the really expensive product every single day of your life. So one night I use this, and sometimes I use it in the morning. It says you can do it twice a day, but you have to sunscreen good when you're using this. Then Derma E Vitamin C. This is something I absolutely love. Can you see it? Click. This focus is a little weird. But anyways, so I put this stuff on. This stuff, it smells, it's like so citrusy, but I love it. Anyway, so then I would alternate like this one night, RoC, Derma E, okay, and then maybe a night without, just like forget. Okay, so then you're saving money that way. I was gonna also note that so we're staying a couple nights at Disney, actually 3 nights, okay? And we're going to the Disneyland Park twice, and we're going to Disneyland Hotel once. But I do media. I have like a partnership with a hotel, the Hojo, which I talk about all the time if you're on my Instagram. And I get a media rate. And so that means that I don't have to pay for it until the day of. So that would be something else that I need to save for, that I will pay for when I get there. So see how I've broken up my budget? So it's like big hitter, the Disneyland Hotel, like 4 months out, paid cash. Okay, then 60 days out, or just before, about 65 days out, I'm buying my Disneyland tickets. Big hit, cash, boom. Then I'm making all my reservations 60 days out at 6 a.m. in the morning, and I have a plan A, B, and C for attractions, rides, restaurants, all the things. Downtown Disney, whatever I want to do there also has to be booked. Restaurants that are at the Disneyland Hotel have to be booked on there. There's like, okay, so like all of your reservations. So you have your hotels booked. You have all of your restaurant reservations, Rise the Resistance, like all of that stuff is booked. Special attractions, bibbidi bobbidi boo, everything's booked, whatever you're doing. Disneyland Hotel, restaurants, tropical ones, got it all booked. And then all you have to worry about is now your food budget, and your souvenir budget, and like parking costs, okay? And just little things like that. So then you kind of just want to figure out, like, do I want to mobile order a lot of my food at like quick serve restaurants? Do I want to pack a lunch? Do I want to have make my own continental breakfast at the hotel and like eat before we go even leave the hotel room? That kind of stuff is what you want to think about next. Okay, so the next thing I really want to talk about beauty product wise, and this is as magical as the eye mask that I use. It's called a chest soothing pad from Plum Body. They have these for the neck, but I was like, I looked like I was being like I was gonna suffocate and like strangled in my bed, and my husband was like, you're not wearing that. So unfortunately those things didn't work out. But this, and this looks really weird right now. Is this the one? Sorry, it's kind of dingy right now because I've been wearing this for forever. It comes with a little bar of soap, and you clean it with soap every night, and it goes on your chest. And I wear it up really high like that. And so anyway, this sticks even now. Like, this is like months later. I've been just cleaning it with the soap every night. This sticks to my chest, and it helps so much with wrinkles, like beyond. Like, it's crazy the difference. It works so good. I'm linking this. You have to use this if you're worried about chest wrinkles. Unfortunately, I am, and I'm not that old. But anyways, what my advice is you get this the week before you go on vacation. You get a new pack because they're so like sticky and strong and amazing. They work even better than they do months down the road. But they still work. They totally work. But I would treat yourself to one of these a week before your vacation. You can even start wearing it 2 weeks before your vacation, but get a new one so it's like really good. But that is my dream product, as well as these eye masks. I live for these things, okay? And the retinol's, I think, working a lot too. So let's go back into, get rid of that thing. Let's go back into makeup. Let's see. Oh, let's talk eyeshadow. So I'm trying out e.l.f.'s, and this is not sponsored. I do not make money from e.l.f. It's a no budge shadow stick, but actually I wanted to try this one. This is the like champagne eyeshadow stick, so let's try it. But another thing. So I love to like write down just a rough estimate, like what kind of souvenirs do I want to get? I want to get ears for 2 people. We're gonna want a lightsaber. We're gonna want a keychain. I need a mug every time. I love to get a t-shirt. No, I love a sweatshirt. I might want to get a purse. Like all of that kind of stuff I love to do in downtown Disney when I'm not really in the parks, because I don't like to carry that stuff around all day. And it was fun to like send it back to the Disneyland hotel if you're staying multiple nights. But even that, just be ready. It takes a long time to fill out all the forms, and it takes a lot longer than you would imagine. You just grab it, buy it, and leave. It's like, oh, I'm going to spend half an hour preparing to ship my stuff back to the hotel. So, and there are lockers, so you can use your locker. Let's try this. I think that's a miss. Okay, so what I'm using is Pop Beauty. I don't know where I got this. But one thing, last year I had a whole bunch of like eye infections, which is so ridiculous, I know, but I think it was contact wear related, or also like viruses in the eyes that were going around a lot. So I use these like disposable eyeshadow things because I just got really paranoid. So I throw them away every time, and I try not to like double dip and stuff. Because it was a nightmare, and I just never wanted to relive it. So let's see, I'm thinking let's go fuchsia. Let's go bright fuchsia. So I put on my eyeshadow. Oh, that's a really nifty tip. I put on eyeshadow. Sorry, we're just getting ready together, okay? I'm pretending that I have an amazing date with my husband in downtown Disney at Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar, because I love it there. One word of caution: when I went there before, they have these like wonderful like souvenir mugs, and they're huge and hefty and crazy, and they're exotic and tropical, that you can have with like your piranha drink or whatever, but they don't have prices on their menu. So I ended up getting one for my husband and I, and it was too late because we thought, oh, we drank out of it so we couldn't return it or whatever, which was not the case. Again, throwing this out. See you later. And they ended up being like $50 each. Okay, and I thought because we drank out of it that we couldn't be like, no, just kidding, whoa. And that like really chapped my hide. Okay, I was really upset about it, which is why I returned them the next day. But it was this big fiasco down at the pool, and I looked like a crazy woman in my flip-flops and my tropical swimsuit complaining about my mugs. So just gonna let you know that that's just a forewarning. Ask for prices at Disneyland if you do not know before you get into any pickles. Okay, so I put that on. My pro tip here with this same makeup set, any kind of shadow palette, is to do, so I just like pick the darkest brown on the palette and I do my eyebrows with this. I don't buy any special eyebrow stuff, and I just give my brow a lift, turn it over, give it a lift. And I like it. Okay, so there's that. So that's how I do my eyebrows. Super cheap, whatever. And then I just use like regular Almay mascara. I forgot my point. My point was, so maybe like doing makeup and talking Disney is a little distracting. But hopefully you're having fun. I'm having fun. What was my point? I like to map out the budget ahead of time. Even if I'm completely off base, at least I know I'm going to spend $60 on gas. I'm going to spend $60 on parking. I'm going to spend this much at the Trader Sam's because I'm going to probably order this and have one of the piranhas and not get the mug. So those are my thoughts. Like, I think it's really helpful to plan, prepare, and then, oh, I'm going to want a princess dress from Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, or, you know, the makeup set or whatever. Plan accordingly so that you are not surprised by your souvenir purchasing and all the purchases. How much does it cost to get a hamburger at Hungry Bear? Or Red Rose Tavern? How many pizzas am I gonna get? You know what I mean? Etc. So it's just helpful. Plan ahead, and I write it all down, and it's super fun. New thing I'm doing. No bottom lash. I don't put mascara on the bottom lash because then that keeps my eye creamy and I don't have like running makeup as much. Kind of feeling like I want to like really go crazy with this hot pink, but I lost it. Here it is. I kind of want to go even crazier. Like, kind of like the Dolly look. The doll. Okay, next. What else? I like to like powder my chest with foundation or with powder. And then, oh yeah, this is a new little pro tip. So this is called Voluk, and it's a powder for like gray hairs. And I have like white hair, early white hair. It's not gray in color. It's actually white like platinum. And I just like dab a little of this powder on, and if you're going to a hairstylist, this could save you a couple weeks before you have to go. Just every day, just pop a little powder on, and it kind of matches my red. It's like a golden blonde, but it blends in well with the red. So that's what I do, like for the corners and stuff, and little things sticking out. And then I'm using good old Frizzies, a good Frizzies serum for the hair. Pretty much done with my face, other than lipstick. So let's choose this one, this one. Which one should I choose? Let's choose this one, this one, or this one. I'm really feeling the Cinderella. That's another thing, like I do not go to Disney and like ever wear like just a regular hat. Like I have to have the mini ears. It's gotta happen. Okay, so what we talked about is, have we covered all the bases? Another thing I'm absolutely obsessed with is Gold Bond Healing Hand Cream. This is how you make your hand like baby bottom smooth. So I just, this brand every single time. And Osea has Undaria Algae Body Oil. I talk about this all the time. And let me tell you, this is like one of my dreamiest products. I put this all over my legs and my arms and my chest area too at night sometimes. But definitely on the legs and the arms during the day. And let's see, let's put on some fun tropical, is this too crazy? Stuff. So if you have any questions for me about Disney, about the things I talked about, I have a bunch of reels and YouTube shorts and YouTube videos that you can watch. I can put everything that I think might be like relatable to the topics at hand. If you had fun getting ready with me and it was helpful and you're gonna follow all the links and look at the blog, let me know, because it encourages me for like future content and like how it's going. This is a little bit of a mix-up, like Cinderella, tropical. But again, I'm going to Trader Sam's for dinner with my hubby, and we're gonna order the piranha. I can't remember what the full name is. The piranha drink, and I'm probably gonna have the ramen, which is amazing, with the seafood in it. And I'm also, and I'm probably gonna get a little Dole Whip and have a delightful evening. So thank you for getting ready with me tonight. And I hope you have a great evening too. And please subscribe to my channel. If you love what's going on here, follow along. Let's talk, let's engage, comment on things, talk about things you want to see, or what's helpful or whatnot. So, and for my like crafting stuff, like respond, be like, I did it too, or I have my own Halloween village or whatever, and show me. I would love to see. I'm on Instagram, so let's connect. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye. And have fun planning your magical vacation. And again, DM me. I love to talk Disney. Oh, wait, I forgot the lipstick. Also, big fan of the lip liner because I feel like my lips are always out of the lines. So, you guys, you didn't tell me I needed to smudge this more. Bye. I'm also coming out with a new Disneyland necklace line. So if you want to wear Aurora, Cindy, whatever with your outfits, go and check out my Etsy store. The link's below. You can wear it. It's a mother of pearl monogram necklace. I don't have one, for example, right now. Check out the link. Okay? Thanks for supporting. See you next time.